Hey there friends, how's it going? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing kind of a vlog, I guess. It's going to be a bit more personal. I'm going to show you what I get up to on a daily basis. First, we've something pretty exciting. I find most of my days are pretty chaotic. I do loads of random stuff and nothing I would say is huge. Huge things more like building a in my basement. You'll see that later. But today we're doing something pretty big. I'm going to go look at a house. It's actually something I wanted to do when I was younger. I wanted to like design houses more so structurally than interior design. And I've been on the lookout for like a small little house that needs a bit of work, some TLC, and I may have found it. I don't know, it's still too early to tell. I have to be really careful because I'm super impulsive as a person and I have to be like, is this a stupid idea, Kevin? Are you doing something stupid?
These trees are just so close. I worry about the foundation, and these cracks are concerning given the trees, but I'm wondering, is it just the roof? Rocks on the roof. Neat.
Solve the mystery on that one afterwards. It's actually something they did back in the day just to stop the roof from blowing away. It's just the way these Mediterranean roofs were made. It just all feels a little bit mad, but I think it makes sense. And I feel like we do like it here. And I think I like the idea of fixing up the place. I'm not sure, you know, I get myself into situations that I shouldn't be in. I like 90% of the time I'm in over my head. And I worry about that. But then past Kevin is all like, I think it's doable. Nothing major, just renovations are needed.
It seems like this side is load bearing this whole way, and this side is not. That all can be opened up.
I'm basically trying to figure out how versatile the house is, and the weird basement.
This feels like a horror movie.
Or a bad game of Sims. I know how evil people can be, or at least I can be. And I'm like, maybe I could do more content that's a little more IRL, a little more personal. Even this, I'm like, this is cool. I can just talk. I'm not like making a comedy gaming video, and I'm also not limited by the sandbox that is the game. So that is the big thing going on right now. I got a lot of random stuff going on in the background that I think you'd be surprised about. Just day-to-day stuff. I'll show you a few today. I've got some weird things going on up there that I just follow, like, yeah, that's a great idea. We'll do a studio tour and a little bit of green screen footage that I need to do, and then we'll do something fun. I was doing some drawings yesterday of this house because I've been racking my head over this. I don't know, does this make any sense? Probably not. It's like the drawings of a madman. But yeah, I'm getting distracted. Here we are in the office where it all happens. Hey Brendan, what's up? He's been there since I did the LA Noir video, and I really need to move him. But not now. I'll do it another time. So I normally don't have this place that bright with artificial light, but we're going to be doing some green screening here. You see, I have everything optimized because I don't have that big of a studio. And this is the curtain you often see behind me in my videos. I think it looks a bit nicer than the white cupboard. Mainly because I'm super pale. Right, let's get to those boring things before we do the fun stuff. I have everything kind of automated in here because I hate setup. Like, the idea of starting a video is intimidating to me, but then having all the setup like is just a huge roadblock for me for whatever reasons. So for example, when I get started, I need to put on these 2 panel lights, I need to put on my camera, and the switches are all really awkward to get at. So instead of that, I just have them all running down this way. I hope you appreciate this very professional drawing. And into this thing, which is a smart plug, as you can see. And that connects to a button on my desk. I push the button and then they all just are switched to the on position and they come on. And then I'm ready to tackle the task at hand. I'm always trying to improve in what I do. And if there's feedback, which there has been recently, because I've been toying with the audio to make it a bit easier on the editing team that we have. But Anna's brother-in-law took a look and kind of figured it out for me. And the master volume was just too low. So the compressors should still work, but we got to make some adjustments. We're going to take a look in Premiere. We're going to take a look at the Tropico edit, which was pretty fun to do in parts. Like, these were pretty cool, except I think I ate some of the beard. It was really poor quality. I'm entirely self-taught with editing, and basically everything I do, it's just the best way for me to learn. So I'm looking here, like, how can I raise the master volume? And I just saw this mix. I'm guessing this does everything. Track volume, but does that do all the tracks? Let's try it, I guess. I spent all the money and now I can't afford a Rode. Yeah, that's a very fitting clip. Let's go with that. We're going to boost that by 3.5. I hope this works because that means my job's easier. We're going to look at the meter over here. Yeah, that did it, right? This is the compressor I made for my voice. But audio is so confusing. Like, what do I do? I guess I could put the gain up here, right? That would also solve it if I raise them all by 3. So I guess that's the solution. I'll just edit all the compressors just to boost them all a bit. Now it's time to play pretend. We could show anything up here. Literally anything. Look at that. It's like it's just wardrobes now. I made a Project Zomboid video yesterday. It's all about living in my car. I gotta do a little green screen clip. The most surprising thing about this challenge for me is that most of it is spent accessorizing. I gotta do a little custom song. For that, I've got to get the lyrics. I think I'm singing about a fuzzy bear named Freddy, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it's a pretty cool job. You know, I do all sorts of cool things. It's really important. How would people manage if they didn't have my custom song about a fuzzy bear named Freddy? I don't know how they'd get through their day. I really don't. Heroic reflection aside, now we just need my guitar. It starts with "We know a man called Freddy." The laziest way of doing this is probably just like make a voice note of the lyrics. And I love doing things the lazy way. We know a man called Freddy, and he's got a huge balloon, and it's gone so bloody big, we thought 'twas the falling moon. We asked Freddy what's in it. He said mostly just hot air, and eggs and scraps of old cloth, and long strands of moldy hair. Easy. Okay, now we have to find chords that will work with that, which is okay. I mean, I can just make something generic. So I'm thinking maybe just F, and then C, and then A something, G. Let's give it a go. We know a man called Freddy, and he's... No, that's wrong. I'm gonna bring it down to 4, and we'll try that. I like how it starts kind of emotional. To Freddy we sing this song. Oh, and then he starts talking about long strands of moldy hair. Song. Sorry, I'm just so emotional about Freddy. No, I think it's allergies. And now what I'm gonna do a vocal take, and I'm gonna do a guitar take. Cool, that should work. It did not. Lesson learned. Timing was completely wrong. It was like really bad. So I had to use the original take. I'm also a little bit annoyed that I have this beautiful new guitar that I really love and I've wanted for a long time. And that's the first song I've recorded with it. I guess this will always be the Freddy guitar now. I've noticed that in general, I tend to want to get involved in everything, which in one sense is good, but I'm trying to like pull back the micro managing and getting too into everything, because one, it's going to drive me insane. It's just too much going on up there. And 2, I think I'm making things worse, you know, too many cooks in the kitchen. And I'd like to pursue other things like the house stuff, you know, yeah, we can do some IRL stuff. And then like this, you know, I wouldn't have time for this if I had to do every little bit of every other video I'm working on. And that's what I'm trying to get away from. And now it's siesta time and I can't cut the wood that I wanted to cut because it'll be too loud. That's annoying. Anyway, I'm going to do something else now because I'm bored. I came out here and I was like, oh, I'll set up this whole area and I'll try out this oil that I have. I want to do this, and I found this box that I wanted to use as storage in my office, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. And in the meantime, I have lost my earbuds, I have lost my phone, I have lost the charger. I don't know where they are. I've lost you. I don't know. That's the end of the video. Ah, there you are. I don't even remember coming into the kitchen. You may be wondering, by the way, what my setup is like. You probably weren't, but I just want to show you. Take a look at this. You can see from my perspective with my glasses, and I can see me because I have a mirror behind my phone. So I can see the shot. It's so stupid, but it works. So I guess it's not that stupid. Now sitting on this bench when it's clearly falling apart, now that is stupid. It's been a recent thing where I'm trying to more think about what I feel. Like, how can I describe it? Less like I should do this and accommodating like a schedule, and rather I feel I'm able to do this while still being like compatible with the world, we'll say. But I recently kind of went back a little bit on the schedule that I did on YouTube. I've been doing YouTube so long now. And when I did that, it's kind of like, who am I? What do I want to do, you know? Just a little bit of oil. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It's just giving it a little bit of a deeper tone while maintaining the beauty. Just like we did with the Freddy song. So yeah, what was I saying? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, I think I have this high expectation of me, and I don't think it really fit with what I was able for or what I even could do. But even with tasks that I have to do now, like I've had this table thing I might to do for a while, like a week now or something, and I keep thinking I'll do it tomorrow. But something always gets in the way, like the siesta has a few times, because I just can't like go at 10 a.m. I will do this. I just gotta do it when I have the energy. I'd be interested to know how you guys kind of work in that regard, because I got diagnosed with ADHD like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't know. And I've been just kind of working my way through that. I started taking medication like, I don't know, some time ago, but not even a year ago. And it made like a world of difference. It gives me just enough focus and energy to get going. And then once I'm going, I'm usually pretty good. It's the starting that's really hard for me. But look at us go. We're not only starting, we're finishing. And boy, does it look good. I would say it looks exactly the same as when we started. At least we didn't make things worse. I think this wood is just too light. You know, it's not bringing out any defining features because it has none. Maybe me and this box aren't so different after all. And to top it all off, we're both empty inside. Now, don't soak myself. Okay, kind of soaking myself. Great job, Kevin. Great job. Yeah, you're making it worse. Good stuff. Let's just keep going. I was like, how didn't I notice that big ugly mark on it? And sorry, Mark. I don't even know if that's your name, so sorry for calling you that, but also sorry for calling you ugly. What's he after? Is he eating the wood? First person to dine on my table. Mark, you are coming with me. Hop on, buddy. There you go. You're gonna hang out over here now. Look at these things I haven't cleaned up. Have fun. These are also things I haven't cleaned up. We're gonna use them for clamps. Okay, if I mistake that, then I'm just stupid and I have to accept it. I need to turn this up this way. Don't fall. Both talking to the wood and myself. And we're gonna clamp these together. I'm like a guy who kicks the tires, like, yep, that's wood all right. I heard the bench crack as I sat down. Now time to pump some iron. No, this is just going to hold here. I actually really want to get back to doing a bit of workouts, but right now, I don't know if you can see that. Probably can. I shouldn't have picked the shoulder with the mic on. Hello, can you see that? Because if you don't like know my background, I got hit by a car, no big deal, you know? Yeah, I may have injured both my shoulders pretty bad, but you should have seen the car. Its mirror, gone, man. No, but they're still giving me trouble. I'm not in frame, I can see with my mirror. I spent, not this month, the previous month, just in agony. But oh my God, just bad. Anyway, that's enough complaining. I'll do another video for that. A day in the life, but I just complain. Let's hit this bad boy with a 120 grit to start. I know, I'm living on the edge today. I think there's something about making things that's just nice. Like whether you think you're creative or not, I cannot encourage you enough to just try do something creative that you can craft, like a physical thing or an instrument, or writing, drawing, whatever. I think a lot of them are very visual as well. You know when you do a task and it's just like, you can see the difference you made, like it's there in front of you, it's real, it's tangible, you can demonstrate it. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's go show you something weird. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get demonetized or anything. I didn't even make it to the door before I changed my mind. I decided I should do the garden. I'll set a timer, 10 minutes to do whatever, and then we see fun stuff. And like any good time lapse, it needs a song. We know a man called Freddy, and he's got a huge bone. I think this is the strangest thing about garden work in Spain for me. Well, the sun and this, which is mowing my plastic grass. Looks pretty good, I think. Don't tell Anna I told you this, or showed you this. Just don't tell her at all, okay?
Sometimes I just put the leaves under the grass and pretend they were never here. I feel like that SpongeBob clip.
Oh, that's not so much.
Okay, that was more like 20 minutes. I'm a little winded after that. I was like rushing around. But I've been thinking what the weirdest thing I've done the past few months, the most unexpected, I should say. I've got it. So I'm gonna show you that. I bought a golf game. So you can get these really sleek professional golf simulators that are beige and they have a projector screen, all this protection on them. Yeah, I didn't do that. I was just like, I'm just gonna hang an archery net. Those are just regular Amazon cheap curtains hiding the rest of the archery net that stops the ball, which effectively turned into a trampoline at the start. And I literally had to dodge my own golf balls. So bad at golf, I nearly killed myself twice. I'm using the Garmin R10, and you may have heard of a game called The Golf Club. I got my archery net, I got bungee cords holding it up, Amazon curtains hiding some of the ugly, curtain rods screwed to the wall with pipe insulation foam wrapped around them. I brought those in when I nearly killed myself with the balls. As well as any generic bandages and band-aids, and a will and testament prepared and signed. Death by your own balls, a horrible way to go. So we got the net up here, that's just a standard net. Hit the roof a few times, but the net usually dulls it enough. And I got the cheapest fake grass I could find. So I got these golf clubs a couple of months ago, and I broke this one shortly after. I've got a little sensor there that's gonna read the shot now. But the most interesting thing about this for me is I was having a tough time judging my focus. And like when the medication I went on started helping me a lot, someone told me, my psychologist actually, wait, hold on a second. Watch this drive. That a lot of people use their jobs as their barometer, we'll say. Looks like I missed the ball. I was pretty sure I hit it, but I don't really have that structure to help me. Oh, I did hit it. All right, nice. Okay. That would have been really slick if it worked the first time. I'm only doing par threes because, well, the club I broke was my driver. I was using this as my level of focus for a while because I got really into it. And it wasn't so much the scores, my scores did also improve because I think I was actually able to learn and still not very good at that kind of thing. Or golf, I'm not good at that thing either. But I guess it was a consistency that I kind of brought into my life, and it was something about focus and something I could attempt to actually learn. And I think that really helped. Line up, I'm gonna do what it tells me to do, which is a pitch, and just go like that. It went right in the hole, by the way. You know it's a good shot if it goes in the hole. That's a feature, not a bug. I've chosen to keep that. And there you go, one more shot. Oh, looking good, looking good. Oh man, I didn't know it would show that it was a replay on the screen. Okay, that's enough being outdoors, indoors for one day. So I know I was supposed to finish the table. Don't worry, I'm not forgetting about it. I'm just procrastinating. But it's only because I thought of the coolest idea ever. Look, I thought it would be fun to show you an update to my drumming video I did a few months ago, but I'm just not good at using social media except for this one for some reason. So I'll show you really quickly. We've been using these videos and it's honestly just been a really fun, nice way to learn the drums. But of course copyright and whatnot, so I'm just going to play acoustically. Pretty good, huh? So I tried to learn drums a few months ago. It was fun, it was really fun. I learned a little bit about it. I feel like I got some basics and it just improved my timing a bit. I was always really bad with music and timing because again, I'm just self-taught and I'm a mess. I'm trying to focus on everything. But myself and Anna actually started playing them recently and I love it because you can only play it like a few minutes a day and you make massive improvements, especially as a beginner. I'm still not very good, but I think I want to get better because I'm just going to keep doing it poco a poco, as we say in Spain. Well, they say it better, but it just means bit by bit. Man hit thing with other thing. Man hit with stick. Man happy. So I might have got a bit distracted, got lost in arranging all of these files. I am going to finish the table, don't worry. I'm going to show you B-roll right now. Yeah, I didn't finish the table. I did do a bit of sanding on it and I'm closer to finishing them. I just wasn't very happy with the joint and it needs a bit more time. But hey, I did fix the bench by putting my entire weight on something that wasn't that strong to begin with. Probably not the smartest idea. This box from earlier, I got it for my desk because I was going to change my desk. But now I think it's just going to be my shit box. Any random project I'm doing, the shit goes in here. I'd love to know your perspective on what you think about my day and what you might relate to or what you might do differently or what way you operate. I think about that stuff a lot, probably a bit too much, but I'm really interested in it. And it's like the world's biggest focus group right here. I had a lot of fun with this project. I genuinely did. I thought it allowed me to be myself. And then I'm just thinking to myself, it's just a vlog though. But I think I have a misconception that I'm boring as a person. Like what I do is boring, but I think it's just erratic. It's a bit all over the place. But then when I look at the bigger picture and I'm like, man, I really want to like renovate that house. I really want to make it personal and make it cool and make projects like this out of it. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty fulfilling. And then I had fun and I did my work. I love my job, don't get me wrong. I just will complain no matter what. There's going to be something that just irks me. And I think it's just been fun being a bit more personal. It allows me to be myself, which is quite cool. I guess you're just stuck with me. I got some big news. I put a deposit on the house. Let me know if you want to see more about that quest. I think I'm equally excited and terrified